Hi guys, welcome back to another video of the SCFC Goes YouTube channel. This is my League 1 Week 7 predictions. I don't know how I've made it to Week 7 with League 1, but I'm doing it. I nearly forgot about these, because international break, so I forgot League 1 was actually on. I think the first 4 games all aren't being played, because people are away on international duty. I assume Blackpool, Luton, Cardiff, Burton, Reading, Northampton, Stevenage, Barnsley all won't be played. I'm going to predict them anyway. They don't have a time, but I'm still going to predict them for when they do get played. I think I'm up to 44 points. I think it was on. I think I'm on 44 points for my last week's predictions. Cardiff is still top without a loss. Bradford third without a loss. And Stevenage is second. But yeah, we'll get straight into it. Blackpool versus Luton. Blackpool obviously, poor start. Where are they in the league? Yeah, in 20th, won 1 game. Not ideal against a Luton team who are up there, but obviously we can't really go off much because I don't know when this game is going to be played. But I think Blackpool at home, they'll probably get a goal, but you just can't really not back Luton, can you? They won 3-0, I think it was, against Burton last weekend. I think the Blackpool get a goal, Luton will get another 3. Cardiff and Burton. Cardiff won 4-0 against Plymouth at home, which they're back at home. And Burton lost 3-0 at home to Luton, and now they're away. I don't think it's going to be a big scoreline, but I think Cardiff will get 2. Burton won't score. Just comfortable 2-0 win for Cardiff. Reading versus Northampton. Reading obviously got a 1-0 win over Port Vale. Disgusting team. And Northampton got a 1-0 away win to Leyton Orient. Not a bad point. Not a bad 3 points for Leyton Orient. For Northampton there, sorry. Where are Northampton? The 15th now. That was their second win of the season. With Reading picking up their first win then. And with them being at home, I think they'll win this one. I think they'll get another just 1-0 win. Small win. Push them up in the league. Stevenage versus Barnsley. 2nd versus 4th currently. Stevenage with 5 wins out of 6. Barnsley with 4 wins out of 6, but Barnsley have a draw and 1 loss. Stevenage no loss. And no draw and a loss. Stevenage on the last weekend, they got a 1-0 home win against Wickham. And Barnsley, they beat Huddersfield 3-1, was it? Which is a very good 3 points for Barnsley. But I feel like you just don't know. I'm not going back a win. I'll go back a 1-1 draw. I'll go draw. Bolton home to Wimbledon. Bolton got a 1-1 draw away to Blackpool, which I don't know if that's a good point with where they are. And Wimbledon got lost 3-2 away to Bradford, which there's goals in it. But Bradford are obviously, you can tell, they want to go up. They've still not lost a game. But Wimbledon aren't doing too bad. 12th in the league. And Bolton are 14th. Wimbledon with 3 wins and 3 losses. Bolton with 1 win, 4 draws, 1 loss. They've only lost once, but they've drawn 4 times, and I can see this being another draw, and I don't think there'll be any goals in it at all. Doncaster versus Bradford. This could be a good game. 2 teams that came up. Doncaster just beat Rotherham 1-0. Bradford beat Wimbledon 3-2. Both teams won. Both in the playoffs. 35th, sorry. 1 point splits them. Doncaster with 4 wins and a draw. Bradford with 4 wins and 2 draws. And I think Doncaster scored 2, but I think Bradford scored 4, and I think 4-2 Bradford, 6 goals. But I think that's a game that there's going to be goals in. So yeah. Huddersfield versus Peterborough. Peterborough lost 3-0 to Exeter and are really poor. They're bottom of the league, not won a game. And yeah, they've drawn one game. It's not looking good for them. And now they play Huddersfield, who have just lost 3-1. And their goalkeeper will be missing this game. But you just have to back Huddersfield. They've only lost 2 games, they've won 4, but you haven't won a single one. And they've won 4, they score 4. 4-0 win to Huddersfield, I reckon. Next game, Lincoln at home to Wigan. Wigan with a 1-1 draw at home to Stockport, which I don't think is that bad. Stockport on the bad side. They're currently in 8th. And Lincoln with a 1-1 draw at home to Mansfield with a man sent off after they scored. And Mansfield got a late 81st minute equaliser. Mansfield are 10th, Lincoln are in 9th. Not Mansfield, I'm not even looking at Mansfield. Lincoln are in 9th, Wigan are in 13th. Sorry, but it's because Lincoln just played Mansfield. So it's gonna be a close game. Wigan with 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Lincoln with 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. So they win here. They are missing one of their players. I don't know how key he is. He's a centre back. He scored and then got sent off. I think they'll lose 2-1. But Wigan will get over the line here and get a 2-1 win. Plymouth versus Stockport. Laurent Talage versus Nathan Lowe. Former Vale striker versus former Stoke striker on loan to Plymouth. And I'm going to hope Stockport win. I'm going to hope Nathan Lowe scores. I think he will. And I think they'll score. I think Stockport will get a 3-1 victory over Plymouth. Because I think Plymouth are struggling a lot. They've just lost 4-0 to Cardiff away from home. I think they're back at home now, but they've won 1 game all season, which is not ideal. And I think Stockport, they're not bad, are they? Nathan Lowe's just scored 2 in the cup. Oh yeah. Let's hope he scores again. Port Vale versus Leyton Orient. Port Vale versus Tommy Simkin, a Stoke goalkeeper. After Port Vale lost 1-0 to Reading away from home. Back at home now though. And I think at home this is where they're going to pick up the points. With Leyton Orient lose 1-0 Northampton, I think they could get something from this, but I reckon they score, but I think they cancel each other out. 1-1 draw. Rotherham versus Exeter City. Exeter with a 3-0 win over Peterborough. Exeter started the season alright, to be fair. And Rotherham lost, was it 1-0 to Doncaster. Yeah, 1-0 to Doncaster. So Exeter going on really good form. They're 11th in the league. 3 wins, 3 losses. Is Rotherham, who are 19th with just 1 win so far this season. And with Rotherham in home, it might be close, but I think if they've got goals and Exeter got goals in them, I think they'll score a couple here and get a 2-1 victory away from home at Rotherham. Wickham versus Mansfield. Wickham have been poor. You can't deny it. Wickham have been poor. They've not won a game. They've drawn 2. With the draws coming against Reading and Doncaster. And they're playing aside Mansfield, who are 10th in the league with 3 wins, 1 draw, just 2 losses. With their losses coming in the first 2 games of the season away to Burton and Doncaster. And from them, they've lost 1 game, which was in the cup against Everton. They're not doing bad, and away from home, I think you've got to back them, and I think they get a comfortable 2-0 win. And if I calculate it, that will keep Cardiff top on 19 points. Bradford will go 2nd, Stevenage 3rd, Huddersfield, Luton and Stockport in the top 6. down near the bottom, Peterborough will stay bottom, Wickham, Plymouth and Port Vale all down at the bottom. Which I like to see Port Vale down there, obviously, as a Stoke fan. Yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it from me. Peace.